folks, what's going on? I'm the only one in the house, but I'm feeling nice. Welcome aboard if you're joining me for the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally do and send out this live to my peeps, and then we'll start the chit-chatting. Hi there, I see one like. Thank you for coming on. Do you want to say hello so I can see who it is? We could see if I can see this time. Last time it was Sharita, and I thought it was Casey. I'm not gonna assume this time, so feel free to comment. Let me see who it is. Hi Kadeen. Hi Alicia. What's your Casey get beat tonight? It's definitely not her. Let me go send this link over so they can hop on. And then we can chit chat about this 21 years later business. Let me see here. So I don't know. Hi bells and stars. Hi folks. So all right. So I see some of the people from my group are in here. So feel free to chit chat with each other, get to know each other. Let me change this lighting a little bit. So if you don't know each other, feel free to check out each other's content, that kind of thing. Because that's what we do around here. We support each other. We subscribe to it. Hello. ¿Cómo estás? Me say you get beaten tonight, Casey. A lot of people, about 4 of them beat you over here. To share this something for me there. Because I'm trying to share it while I'm trying to talk. It's a little difficult. But yeah, so I saw one like. I was like, let me see if I Casey. Because the last time I said it was Casey, it wasn't. And it definitely wasn't you. I think it was Kadeen. So Wine with Cads is, I don't think you all have ever, so the group from Nemo 504, I don't think you know her channel, so go ahead and check it out. And Kadeen, you can also check out the persons in the chat. We're all from a community that are supporting each other. We come by, we say hello, we watch a video to the end, we subscribe if we like the content. If we don't, we just watch it and head out. What else? Yeah man, and we comment. And when we're on live, we support each other, that kind of vibe. Also, Casey, I sent out the thing. Thank you very much, miss. Let me start sending out too. Yes. And tell them that you're coming from Vibing with VC's live, and they'll definitely check you out. Some of them like to give you a good 24 hours because there's some saying about YouTube, and it is definitely a lovely group. Trust me. It's my sister, so Casey Inspirational Tales, who's my moderator, she's the one who told me about it. And it's a nice group to be in. Guys, remember to like. Got me see 6 on and a 4 like me see. So Casey, remember to like the thing. Anyways, let me try and share this thing here because I said I was gonna share it from when, and I'm not, and I didn't. What's up nice before next thing you know. Thank you, Lisa. I'm gonna talk about this. So this is what I'm here for tonight. Because I was like, wait, how are you? Casey, you have to tell me my DIY. Oh, if somebody said my DIY, I will. No, so them comment here move too fast. Hold on, let me not get distracted and get the show on. Copy singing. Hi, Casey's Kitchen Creation. I am good. I am well rested. And thank you all for popping in to show me the support. I saw no kids today, Miss Do It Yourself. How long will that be for? It's just for the weekend, I'm assuming. I don't know who to share what with. It come like say, I don't know what going on these days. Anyways, I'm up again. Yeah. There's a song in my head that I'm just, yeah. I need to remind myself to stop singing. Listening to tea, and then I think that should do it. All right, so I'm not distracted anymore. Thank you all for popping in. Let me take a sip. Come on, my throat dry. Hi, Day Burant. I feel like this is my first time seeing you. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, madam, great. I'll ask for updates. What are you talking? Oh, somebody in the group you talk to. Hi, folks. So if you're just joining me, I'm VC, and I have a YouTube channel. Why am I saying this? Hi there. Big up yourself. Yes. Did you see us telling me more about how to say big up yourself in patois? And if we're being extra, we say big up your nice clean self. You've never caught me. Thank you for popping in. And folks, remember to chit chat and get to know each other. Write down. So what I do, I normally write down the name of the channels, right? So it helps me. And then if it's somebody whose channel is very new and it's gonna be harder to find, I'll just ask them to comment on one of my videos so it's easier for me to see them. Because sometimes, hi Basil, I had a wonderful day. Don't ask me, what are you doing? Since you said enough for asking, what are you doing? I know you're watching the live, but what else are you doing? Yes, I was saying feel free to check out each other. If you've not subscribed to their channel, just go over and tell them that you're coming from VC's live. Feeding your face. That's good, that's good. I did that not too long ago. And I was telling Casey earlier, was it today, Casey? I think so. That I was, what I say, you knew it. That I watched, what's the name of the channel again? MTC Creative Kitchen, I think. Preparing some curry mutton with white rice. I'm gonna tell you, like, I just feel for some mutton, you know. All of a sudden, like, I just craving mutton. So we'll see how the grocery list goes for this month. All right, so how has your week been? I know for my folks over in America, you celebrated Thanksgiving. So by this time, are the leftovers done, or you still have leftovers, and you still? So for us in Jamaica, we call it Sunday Monday. As we talk about that, folks, I'm cooking my peas. 1 second there. Excuse me one moment. Okay, we're done. Lift your head. Okay, they'll come back. Sorry. I was cooking my peas. You see, I look at it. We're talking about Sunday Monday. Cause I talk 10 something in a one. So my Americans are asking about Thanksgiving. So you can let us know in the comments. In the meantime, I was saying I was cooking my peas for Sunday dinner tomorrow. But in Jamaica, you know, we call it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of vibe, depending. And whatever is left, we take it to work or we have it for dinner the next couple of days. That's what we do. And I'm not one. I can eat the same thing right through. I'm not one that feels the need to change it. If I'm craving something, I will. But otherwise, yeah, it's just one something I go through. I was cooking my peas because I normally, so this is one of my, really? Lisa, it has been raining for a while too, you know. For the whole week, I think almost. We've been raining. Yeah. But today was cloudy, but it didn't rain where I am. You still have leftovers, yeah, man. You did Black Friday shopping. I didn't do any because they have Black Friday shopping. We don't have Thanksgiving in Jamaica. It's do it yourself, but we do have Black Friday shopping, which is kind of funny. But anything with the commercial stuff, I guess we'll have. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I was cooking my peas because in order to save time and gas, because my pressure cooker. I'm giving you all this information that you don't need. But I bought 2 pressure cookers recently, and one of them me set up, and it's, yeah, I think I ruined it, and the other one I don't know what happened, and it gave me a scare, and I never use it back as a pressure cooker. You know, you cook soup or you cook rice or whatever in there, but I never use it back as that. So what I do, I just cook peas, and then I just make it cool, and then I just put it in the freezer, so whenever I'm ready to cook, I have it. So that's what I was doing tonight. So, you know, you soak your peas and anything and things. So yeah, that's what I did. So tomorrow I'll definitely be cooking rice and peas and chicken. The usual our national thing, you know what I mean? Yes. But your leftovers, I remember one Thanksgiving, right? There was so much apple pie that every day I was like, and if you know me, you know that I have a little sweet tooth, or a few teeth that are sweet. So every day I would just look forward to going, just because I wanted the apple pie. And I'm happy to say for this week, so my best friend has been in my skin about healthy eating, as well as Lashana. I've been watching her, so in my head, I've been trying to cut out some of the sweet stuff, right? So I'm happy. So today I was craving a little sweet something, but I had raw peanuts instead. Busy week, I just came home a few. I went to help out an old lady friend of mine. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Very nice. It's always good to help. But yeah, man, it's no, the peas fine. The peas fine. Cook and ready to go. Yeah, man, no problem, Lisa. Be safe. Cook and waiting for me to deal with it, to separate it and all of those things. Tea. Let me see if I can listen. Oh. Okay, my love. I know, right? Especially when they're older, they look forward to the help and stuff, you know. And I mean, having people around is very good. So tomorrow, I am not sure, depending on the weather, if I'm able to, I'll go to church tomorrow. But the plan is to cook. So I'll have lunch, because I take lunch to work. It's so convenient. In case you go introduce me to this this warmer, like this lunch thing, because I don't like microwaves. So there's this warmer that you can put your lunch in, and by the time you're ready for it, it's warm and nice. Woo. Girl, get to it, you know, because that is something that I like. But anyway, so we done do the roll call already. I think the roll call has been done. Anybody in here for the first time? Just hold up your hand so we can greet you. So the community can greet you. They keep posting. The Hope Crew, the Nemo 504, whatever we call ourselves, the supportive community. If you're in here, just hold up your hand, say hello, so we can all say hello back to you. I thought I had my other thing there. Hi, Aaron. Aaron is saying hey to everyone in the chat. The whole group is here. A lot of them. So I think of the 9, I see 9 persons watching now. About 7 is from the group, from what I know. Yes, so a little story time. So I was like, first of all, so yeah, I like to see when I see the chit-chatting in the group. So first of all, hear me to myself now. I said this to myself for the folks on here who are not Jamaicans, which I know are a few of you. I was saying to myself, you know, I'm not going live tonight because I went live already. I think it was Thursday or whatever. So hear me now. No. I don't need to be live twice in 1 week. It's too much. Anyways, I was on. So normally on Saturdays I try to rest. I just try to step away from YouTube, Facebook, the whole of those things for a little while until like after 5 o'clock. So when I came on, I was watching a shout out video from Nemo. I know, right? Well, that was quick. Maybe I had a lot of people. I never cooked too much, so all of it done. But yeah, so I was like, nah, I don't feel like going on live. But then I was watching. I saw the shout out video, then I saw that Nemo was live, and I'm like, alright, cool. Let me try to go live a little bit and try to find something to talk about. So, um, if you know me by now, you know that my go-to color or shade is black. So like I usually decide that if I'm deciding on something to wear, it's gonna be black. Let me see if I can show you a little bit more of this before I mess up the thing. Is that better? I realize Miss Tuesday said, but sometimes that's I think that's better, but because I work during the week and then sometimes when I get home I'm so exhausted, it's hard to just go live. I think Thursday I got in a little bit earlier, and then because it was it was a day that I was feeling so thankful and so grateful and all of the good things. So I was like, let me come on and share it. So that's what I did. But anyway, so I'm looking for a black top to wear. And then I came across this and I'm like, I should definitely tell the story about this. This is a dress. I can't show you all everything, but yeah, this is a dress. And I've had this dress for about 21 years now. Believe it or not, 21 years. There's a time in my life that I never liked to shop. Shopping just get to me. Like, tell me about shopping, I would get so annoyed. I would be like, come on. Because the idea of taking off and trying on and taking off, try on, take off kind of vibe, never liked it. So my parents would shop for me, and I had no issues with it. My friends would be like, are you serious? Your parents really shop for you? And I would say it proudly. Hi, Tanisha in the app. Big up yourself. She's live. Casey, you see this? She's in the house. Thank you, Miss Do It Yourself. Yes, so there was a time when I never liked to shop. So I would always be like, all right, cool, whatever my parents buy, I'll just wear. Because that was me. And I was never a fussy teen. I was never one who cared much about what people said. I was quite confident. So whatever I put on, I just added my own swag to it. You know what I mean? I just added Casey. Yeah, man, you see her. But Casey, funny enough, Casey got one of these dresses too. Asked her where hers went. I don't know, but I still have mine years later. Yeah, man. I think this is the longest lasting piece of clothes that I've had though. I think the next one was a jacket. Okay. Yes, I understand now how it can be done. The next one, what cheer, Shama? Everybody in the house, what cheer? It's survive. Yes, so Casey and I got one of these, and I think my mom got one too. But for some reason, I don't know why, I was able to keep this so long. But I have it. And I'm saying, hi, Wisdom Sparks Motivation, thank you for joining. And I've had it for 21 years. And you wouldn't believe if I don't tell you or I don't take a picture. I mean, it was a little bit darker in shade. Yeah, man, no problem. I appreciate the support same way. When they up on for a minute or two, we appreciate it. So, over time, you wash it and stuff, but I think it's Old Navy that they bought it, and it's still going with the things. I mean, now I put on a little bit of weight, not too much weight, because as you can see, it still fits. So, yeah, it's a little dance to get inside here, but outside of that, it is fine. And the last time I worked, I think we were going to Mobe, Casey and I and my other sister, the other TC, who is ever tired and I yawn like she will, who doesn't want to be on the camera, by the way. We were going to Mobe and I did a twirl and I was like, would you believe that I've had this dress for over how many years at the time? Pardon me, and when I did the calculation, I realized that it's like 21 years, yeah man. Wouldn't believe it, come look like 21, eh? A joke. But yeah, I told Daddy to come on the live because I'm going to talk about this dress. But me sure, two of them are watch news. My mother and my father, they love to watch news. So do I. But for the last few weeks since I've been going live, here I am. I miss news. Sometimes I have to miss it, that's true. But, yeah, so what's the longest piece of of so I was saying the other one close to this was I think one that I got. So I finished, let me see, 20, 13 years. So almost 14 years I've had a like a black jacket that I got in. Oh wow, so Shamar saying he has a sweater for 18 years now. So that's long. So me that there I think say I am the only one, and I know Miss Do It Yourself said that she has clothes that long. And see Basil, I said he cares his stuff. So well, okay, I feel good. I'm a part of a group. Cause me the kind of feel away, you know, because as I told you, Casey don't have hers anymore, my mom. Although Casey is good for. If any of us are good at saving clothes for a long time, I think Casey is the winner. Though I've had this for the longest, but Casey is, yeah. When it come on to clothes business, yeah. But yeah, so what about you guys? How long have you had? I know you have a lot, miss, but the dress like this are talking about this one that we got together. But yeah, Casey, so my sister Tammy would be like, come on, man, no, so you have to do better than that. But hey, I guess some of us just like, and for me, it's sentimental, so I like the fact that I can still wear it, I can still fit into it, and just to remember that my dad bought it for me, you know. Yeah, man, all this time, even when I was in college, like I think it was probably my senior year that I started dabbling, and how I started was this Cyber Monday thing. So I went online for the Cyber Monday, and I was like, okay, this has a vibe, because I didn't have to go into the store, didn't have to try on anything. So I was like, okay, and then hi Ansel Ray, thanks for popping in. And I decided to myself, okay, the Cyber Monday thing can work, because I don't have to try it on, and in the event I make a mistake, I have other sisters that I can give it to, instead of going through the stress of having to go into the store and all of that. I used to love Forever 21, boy. That used to be my store to shop. But no, I don't do, I don't do online shopping anymore like that. And if I want something online, it's either Casey, one of my siblings, or so would order it for me, because as I said, I don't have a credit card, I'm not signed up to any, so I'm not a Shein, I don't have an account on Shein. But what are the other ones? I don't remember them, but you guys know them. I don't have any accounts on them, because yes, Timo, yeah. So yeah, man, I used to. Well, now I'm a thrifter, so I get excited to go thrifting, because you find those nice pieces that you everybody won't be in it. So if it's on Shein or Timo, you can say yeah. But then sometimes you find these nice pieces, and then I laugh, right? So in Jamaica, if you're looking for a nice Fashion Nova, okay, you like Fashion Nova, I am not. And then remember, I spoke about my no buy year when I bought no clothes for the year. Last time I did it was 1 year and 3 months. I didn't buy any clothes. I got a few pieces here and there, because as I said, I have sisters. So the motto for the year was, hi, me just talk about you, MTC Creative Kitchen. I was just talking about you earlier in the live to say, oh, you see ads too? Okay, great. May I say, me see I cook mutton, and I feel for some mutton, so I'm going to put it on my list for the month, so I can buy it. But I have to get a pressure cooker first, because me 2 pressure cooker them, I don't know what's happening, and me now cook that so long, brother. Thank you. Watch here. So guys, don't forget to like the live. I forget to tell you sometimes, but for the folks who know it, go. And then too, I learned the other day that you can double tap the screen to like, so you don't have to come off and look for the actual, what's that called? The like button. What was I saying? Oh, the shopping thing. Yeah. So I don't have an account on any of those. So if I want something on Walmart, one of my family members, I'll send the money to them and they'll do it, or they do it and I reimburse them. But for the most part, for the year, The upcoming year, I'm going back into my no buy year, but I want to do a little thrifting here and there first. It's November, so by December rolls around, um, thrifting is, I should be able to find one or two pieces and then I shut it down. Because come January, different thing with the different goals. So what are some of your goals? I start setting my goals from this time. I'm not one to set them in December. I start setting them from now, so my mind gets accustomed to what I want to achieve. So I told you all the other day when I was on live on Thursday, which seemed like yesterday, that I will try to remember names. I've started doing that. Let me see if I remember the name now. I remember the last name. She gave me some piece. Come on, B, you can do it. Mm-mm. No. Forget the first name, but I remember the last name. All right, so some goals that I have for myself for the new year. One is I was saying to one of my best friends that I'm going to be talking less. And we're like, nah, that not going to work. Because if you know me outside of YouTube, as I said before, I am not shy. I love to observe, but I am not shy. So if I come into a space, I will look. If I'm comfortable with you, then we can chit-chat and chit-chat a lot. Trust me. Ask Casey. She's had to run from me a couple of times or drop asleep on me. But anyway, outside of that. So that was a goal. And it's not a bad thing. So for me, I have been reading, listening to a lot of audiobooks. And one of them talks about, talking, how you talk to people and stuff like that. And I decided that I am moving towards just listening to allow people. Thank you for coming on my live. I appreciate it. I know we started interacting the other day, but I appreciate the support same way. Yeah, man. So I want to be able to listen to people. See, MTC Creative Kitchen Creative Mix. You just got a subscriber. That's my sister Casey, Inspirational Tales. And I know Casey, he'll come by and check you out. Him like cook and anything that too. So yeah, y'all can have a vibe. He can give you ideas that you try out and you come make me taste it and make you know. It's good to listen to people and it's good to allow them to finish their thought before we jump in. As humans sometimes, you're welcome. That's what we do here now. Everybody on this live right now, if they were supposed to say hello, we're a part of a group that supports each other. Trust me. So if you comment on any of them, they will and say that you're coming from VC's live, they will check you out, subscribe if they like the content, watch to the end, watch ads if you have ads, that kind of stuff. So yeah, allowing people to finish their sentences, their thoughts, and then you say something, because from time to time we get so excited we want to share our own experience or our own view. Sometimes it's good to just listen up. That's one. There's another one that I'm going to do about it's maybe TMI, but I'm working on something. And it's not. So I've not been so traditional when it comes on to my table etiquette. I believe finger food, and that is the New York in me. Or the New York experience. Finger food should be finger food, you see? And knife and fork food should be knife and fork. But in my country setting, in my Jamaican setting, it's a bit different, you see? And I am learning that I need to just change my life. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am now more open to just doing it more often. So here we come on. Hey Sean, so by this time, you know who I am by this time, Sean. Thank you for joining. I hope you're staying warm. And it's not that I'm hiding who I am, because it's easy to find, but it's just that, yeah, I like to go by VC. Yeah, so that is something I'll be practicing more. I can just hear Casey in my ears now. Like if we're eating something together, so yeah, I gotta use knife and fork with that. But it's just for my own personal growth and development. That's how I am. if I look on areas that I'm weak, I try to work on them. By this time, so discipline and money management are my thing. So I wouldn't say I've mastered that, but yeah. If we can go 1 year and add without buying clothes, come on, as a female. Yeah, I am not. There was a time, there was this place called, I think it was DressLink. There was DressLink and there was one more. Oh my gosh, Casey remind me, because from them time they make me do online shopping. I was big on it. Like online shopping was my thing. And then when I started this no buy thing, I had to just cut off all of it. Initially, the teething pain was kind of, you have to talk yourself down like you're a child. You're like, no, you don't need it. You have like 5 of those already. You don't need it, you just want it. And you have to talk to yourself and be like, hey, we're not doing that. We're passing that store looking like we're walking like this because we don't have to go in the store. So initially it was like that. But now it's way easier. And then we find out about thrifting when I can get something for way, way less than it costs. Big up Casey, big up a nice clean self, Casey. That's what's in the thing. But yeah, so now I thrift. I get a joy from thrifting. I have thrifted pieces that when I wear them, boy, I'm telling you, I'm looking like it's a vibe. Let's say that. What's the other goal? So there's another goal. So folks, feel free to share with me your goals that you are gonna have, in here. I write it down and I put it on my refrigerator. I'm gonna run go look at the seat because I'm forgetting the third one. I soon come. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi, Anisha. Okay, no problem. Welcome. So the last one, so it was actually 3 or 4, 3.5 to 4. So the first one was the talking, a little less. The second one was the table etiquette. The third one is remembering names. And the next one was continuing my reading. So you all know by now that I'm a Christian and I am trying to delve deeper into just the Bible as well as reading overall or listening to audiobooks. Trust me, because I travel, I drive a lot. I find that some people would think that audiobooks would make you fall asleep. Not me. When I'm listening to them books, boy, I am well in tune. Like I was listening to Atomic Habits again because like I feel like I have to continue to feed myself these things. So I'm a big Miles Monroe fan. He passed away already, but I think his teachings are quite important to today's day. So I'm a big Miles Monroe fan. So I listen to him and then I listen to a lot of audiobooks and then I try to apply those things to my life because trust me, we all have areas that we can improve and we can grow all of those things, and that is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm also going to go back on a no buy year come next year, so that's why I'm saying. So in you may talk about in November. Miss November is done. So maybe for the 2 weeks in December thereabout, I'll dibble dabble in a little thrifting. I'll show people because some people want to see where I go for my thrifting and all of that. So I'll show them and I'll look around, and if I see stuff then I'll buy. Otherwise after that I'm shutting down for the year. What I expect to buy in the new year is a pair of black shoes. So when I was going on this journey, I started looking for people who were on the same journey. Like some were minimalist, some were, just having this, what's that closet called? Like you just have a couple shades, but you get what I mean. And I found people who were talking about things and how they went about it and all of that, and I started looking into it. And then one person said, a woman only needs 2 pairs of shoes for work and for church or for all of that. So for me, I buy shoes I can wear to church, work, funeral, wedding, whatever. It's black, one black pair and one black nude pair heels. And then usually I'll have a black and a brown flats. And then if I have a slippers or whatever, I don't, the overconsumption, we're really done with it. If I have a sneakers, that is it. But I am not buying anything else until one mash up or soon mash up. Or what I mean is one gets worn out or is almost there, so I'm preparing to get myself there. So I'm thinking that the ones I have now might last me into next year a little bit. So I might have to buy those, but that's fine. Those are things that you don't hold off on, as well as on this Dave Ramsey journey, you don't hold off on food because you go on food, so you buy food, but you just know that you cook and you take lunch to work and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so what are your goals? I've given you how much of them that may give you 5 that I'm planning to work on. And it's funny, you know. So I had some goals for this year. 2 were with YouTube, and I was able to meet those goals last week. And y'all celebrated with me for the 2,000 subscribers. I think I'm now at 2,033 the last time I checked. And I want to say thank you all. Big up on yourself, because I'm sure some of you who got me there are here. So I'm very happy for that. Thank you all. And it's a wonderful feeling when you're able to, when I write down the goals and I'm able to achieve them. One, I am this close to achieving one. I gave myself till December and I wanted to achieve it in November, but then they messed with me a little bit, so I have to wait until December proper. But that still is something big, right? So I am very happy about it. I do this almost every year. Some years I beat up myself because I'm like, I think this was 2022, me almost come by a ball. I was crying not because, all right, let me calm down. So I was quite emotional in that video, and I think, let me see if we can find it, what the name is. So if y'all want to see if I was kidding, you can check it out. I was feeling quite emotional, one, because I got lost in Clarendon, and the fact that I was thinking about anytime anything almost happened to me, the first people that I think about are usually my parents, right? And the thought that how they would get the message, you know, was, yeah. But I was very emotional about that, and I was happy that I made it out. Quick question, what influenced you to become a YouTuber? That's a very good question. Thank you very much for that question. Wait, you change your mind? You tell me. All right, when you're ready. I can answer that though. But so let me see if I find the Clarendon video. See here, the one I said me nervous. I'm lost in Clarendon. So that's one. Okay. So the video is called Broke and Feeling Hopeless. And that was, I think that I did that last, was it last December? It couldn't be last December, it's 2022 December. And I was broke. I was feeling a little hopeless, not hopeless-ish, because hopeless me not really deal with. Like there's always hope. Once there's life, there's hope. But I was feeling down, you know, because I wasn't able to achieve the goals I had for myself in that year. And because of that, I was like, so usually, as I said, toward the end of November, I'm always checking on the goals that I set out and say, oh, did I achieve them? Did I, you know, can I still achieve them for the rest of the year? And if I can, we sprint towards them. Like, you know, if you were an athlete, you're coming down that last 100 meter, we used to have a thing in training where we said just hold a farm. So it doesn't matter how much pain you're feeling, lactic acid, whatever, all you're doing, you hold a farm, you swing your arms, hold a farm. So if I can, I try to do that. So I try to achieve it. If I realize that I'm off of it a little bit, but I can get there. So we're in that final lap now where everybody kick. If you do track and field, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, don't worry. It's just giving that last burst of energy to achieve it or to get to the finish line. So that is what we're in now. And I'm on that right now. This is me, psychologically. Whew, you know. But yeah, the question about why I decided to be a YouTuber, interesting. I came on Thursday. I want to go with my ball over here, you know. I So 7 years ago this time, Holy Farm, yes. Hey Anisha, somebody tell me your little accent coming out, you know, she's a vibe, I like it. 7 years ago, around this time, the VC that you're looking at here was in a dark place. And while I was in that dark place, I never lost hope. You know, yeah man, Anisha do her thing. I listen to her and she go on with herself. While I was in that dark place, I tell people I have been one ever since I was younger, and I think it has a lot to do with my mom as well. She arose, you know, me know man. I never contemplated that I don't want to be. I appreciate life, so I've always wanted to be here. However, what I was going through was very painful. I found myself crying a lot. And just for a little note, I have worked, so social services is what I do. So mental health is something that I'm aware of. How I really go on, so I must get this on. And I found myself crying, and I wanted an outlet. And the place that I turned to was YouTube. And it's funny, because I found people who experienced the same experience that I was going through, and they were talking about how they overcame. And I remember daily I would just go on there, apart from, like, you know, as a Christian, I don't know, say gospel music off in there. There was a song that said, "Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning." I can't sing it because, you know, say them now go, no copyright thing over here. "Weeping only lasts for the night. Hold on, my child, joy comes in the morning. The darkest hour means dawn is just inside," right? And outside of the regulars, I said, the songs and stuff, I would be on YouTube all the time, just watching people, listening to what they're saying, trying their recommendations and so on. And it really helped me. And I said to myself, one, I wish I would be brave enough to come on and be like, you know, I experienced this, and this is what I did to go through it. And I said, if only I could let them know. At them time, I never know that you could look for email addresses, you could reach out to people on YouTube. I never even knew to like the people's videos or subscribe, right? All I knew, I was just watching the videos and they were helping me. And if I found the persons, you know, you can go back in your history and you can find back your channel. And it was not until the other day when I started YouTube, I searched for some of them again to subscribe. This is years later, you know. And so long and short of it, that was one of the main reasons I wanted to start YouTube, to show people that, hi Alicia, welcome back. You missed the Clarendon in my last part and I almost come ball, but that's fine. But that was one of the main reasons. I wanted to help people to see that there was hope on the other side of pain. There was hope on the other side of whatever you're going through if you hang on long enough. And then, but at the same time, I was not bold enough to come on and be like, hey, this, that, and the other. But one thing, so when I decided to come on, so the idea about YouTube came from that. But when I decided to come on, I decided to do something that I love to do. And that is traveling Jamaica. Because I said to myself one time, I don't want no tourists to come tell me about where in Jamaica I should visit. I should be telling you. You know, so I said, what is it that I like? And my first video, if you go down there and look, my niece, she did my edges, and she did my intro and my outro. And she was right behind, so the, what's it called again? No V, you have to go on better than that. The tripod with the ring light. Sometimes my brain just, yeah. She was right there and she was like, remember to tell them to subscribe, to like, to share, and something else. And I remember sending out the first video. I was like, don't forget to like. I never told them to subscribe. I was trying to get subscribers, but I never realized that I needed to tell them to subscribe, right? So I got a lot of likes on the video, but not so many subscribers. And from them time, you know, Casey was one of the biggest supports. So she would be checking the video. She's like, you have so much likes, but how you don't have that many subscribers? And I was like, maybe because I never told them to subscribe. But yeah, that's an interesting question. Yeah, teamwork. Yeah, man. One thing about Casey, she's definitely for the team. You know what I mean? If she's on a team, you're on a good team because she will tell people about you. Yeah, that is it, and I'm happy. I'm happy I had that foundation, and I'm happy. Hi, Stacy. I'm happy that I had that grounding, that I knew that there was a God that I could talk to, and I knew that I had friends who I could talk to, and I could go to, and they would hear my story 10 million times, and they would just allow you to talk. T, you've heard me talk about T so many times. Trust me, I love that girl so much. Like, yeah, and she knows this, so it's nothing new. But yeah, man. So I wish people would see that. Like when they're going through the pain. Sometimes when you're going through the pain, it's so dark that you don't even think that there'll be a tomorrow. Let me look on the time, because now me miss my 8 o'clock appointment. But yeah, once you hang in there, no class time it. Well, oops, sorry, pardon me. Yeah, so I've been on here and I've been sharing, because one thing about me, I'm gonna stop at a fruit vendor. I'm gonna stop on the roadside. You know what happened to me one time when I decided to kind of change my life? I stopped at one place, and then maybe like a week later, and I'm serious about these things. VC was the girl who had her chair in her car, pillow, every little thing. So yeah, if I'm stuck, Casey should be going live at 8. Confirm Casey if anything changed. Yeah, man. So I stopped at a spot one time, and maybe like a week after, I saw it on the news that somebody got hurt there. I'm saying to myself, look what me did happy. I was so happy there, just pulling out my chair and having lunch. Because by this time, you know that I take my lunch to work. So it was by the seaside. I was just thinking about it now. Can you see? Can you tell from the face? It was so relaxing. And I was like, no. Again, I thought about my parents. I'm like, no, them here, some stop roadside and eat, and then, you know, that happened. Not that I don't do it anymore now. But I'm very cautious about where I do it. And there was another time that I stopped somewhere and I didn't have, I think I almost slipped into the river. Not that I can't swim, and it wasn't even deep. I was so mad and I was showering, but that's fine. But when I went to the side to kind of wet my foot, I'm a foot wetter by this time, you know. The soil started dropping, so my pants got a little wet. But outside of that, when I went back to my vehicle, I was blocked in. And I was blocked in by 4 males. And I mean, I normally say I assimilate well. My friend said that by the fact that I say assimilate and not fit in shows that I don't. But never mind that. So I was never afraid. I'm not usually afraid about those things. But in retrospect, I was like, it could have been different, you know. You could. Whose account? You know, in retrospect, things could have been different. So I tried to be a little bit more cautious now, but I still enjoy Jamaica. As I said before, I have my spots that I go. My St. Mary guy. I don't think anybody on here. Anybody here from St. Mary? I have a question. If you're from St. Mary, you can chime in, so I'll know what you're, you know, some me claim to say me I share something and don't me share the thing good. But anyway, that's none of my business. It's kind of late, you know. Any St. Mary persons in the house? St. Mary Massive? No? Alright. So I have spots. Okay, no problem. So I have spots that I'll go and I'll buy stuff. There was a spot in St. Thomas that I would go. I've seen Yalas though, right after the health center there, so there was a little. So if you're going into Morant Bay, So it was on the, this is my right, yes. So it's on the right, that's where I would buy my little ground provision and stuff if I'm coming. Yes, miss, go and go set up. So yes, Casey is going live in a little bit. So when she starts, I'll tell you all and we hop over there. You're from Mobay. Yeah, man, we're from Mobay too. It's just that we're not in Mobay now, but we're from Mobay. Um, yes, Casey, we'll jump over for 8, but you know my thing starts at 8 with a little bit of music and things, but I'll let you know what is what. Where else? Saint Anna would have a spot right by Parsons Gully where they have the pudding. Right before that, there was a vendor right on your left that I'd buy fruits from. St. Anne to right at that sign. What do you call it? You know the old road that you turn up to Steertown? You may tell people like they know this place. Jamaicans on here. And the new gas station that still left, there's a fruits person right there, so I'll buy there. Trelawney. Do I have anywhere in Trelawney? No, so Trelawney kind of close to Mobile, so usually when I'm in Trelawney, I don't have to buy anything. St. Mary, I had my fellow, but the man that I normally buy from, I tell you, so this man, it's almost like Donovan, right? If I'm going to St. Mary, I may have $100, right? 100 Jamaican dollars is less than $1 in the US. And I want something. And I'm like, all right, sell me 2 bananas. Or I'll say, sell me a tangerine or whatever. And I give me one of the little banana. He might give me like 3. Because I usually, as I say, I normally buy from him all the time. So if I want coconut, I'll wait until I get to him. And then by the time I get to him, it's close to Port Maria. So even if, because coconut water kind of clears you out quickly. So, but I've not seen him from when. The road kind of broke away for a little bit. And then his spot used to be right after that sunken area. After Broadgate there, so you come out. So his spot would be between there and, yes, between, before you reach to Westmoreland Bridge, he would be there, but I don't see him from when, and I'm wondering, his stall kind of dry up and gone, and I can't say anybody to ask. Because I am, you know, but to St. Mary and Portland, I used to have, and I still have. So Donovan, no matter where me I do now, unless me now go Port Antonio, I don't buy from Donovan. But if I'm going to Port Antonio, anything I want, I'm waiting until I get there. Because I just love that experience that I have, knowing that I'm talking to people from my own country, in my own dialect, enjoying my Jamaican food. And if you've never tried Mami, it's Mami fruit, Mami apple, you should try it. It has a nice blend of different things. Outside looks rough like a Neesbury kind of vibe, but inside it's bright orange like a mango. Okay, so Casey is going live now. So yeah, so y'all should give it a try. Okay, all right, thank you. So I'm about to wrap up, guys, because Casey, ooh, pardon me, sorry, and I think I came on here. Here, people are on here already. Hold on one sec. One sec, folks. Good evening, I will be right back. So yeah, this is where my time ends because I have to go. As I tell you, it's no secret. I'm in a class. As I said before, I'm trying to ensure that I kind of understand more of what is happening. Really? Okay, you need to. I'm trying to go live every Saturday, Sean, but by next year, that done with. Okay, that's a good idea. Let me see if I can drop Casey's link in here. So I said I'm gonna be talking less for next year. Bye, Anisha. Go on up on over to Casey. I'm gonna look to see if I can find it and share it with you guys before I head out. Let's see. home. Oh, Nemo was live too. Or he is live now. I didn't know that. Because I came off and came back on, you know. You know, see her. Let me look. Okay, see. Alright. Yeah, man, definitely. I'm looking for her thing to share now. Oh, she is live.
Yeah.
See her there? I'm afraid them something to me. I'm gonna share the link now. So it's a copy and share. Hold on. Hold on. Copy link. Go back to my thing now. Alright, Miss Do It Yourself. I know everybody's gonna hop off and go over to Casey, and you should. Don't wait on me because I'm about to hop off myself. Let me see if this works. I don't know. Please. I hope it does. Yeah, I see it looking like you can click on it. It's a vibe. Look at me. I can share links. Alright guys, so I'm gonna hop off. I want to thank you so much for joining me this evening. I will try to be live again on Saturday at 7. I normally go at 7 and Casey goes at 8. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next parish.